Hi, this is Lucia with The Art of Love. Today I want to talk about when you should respond if you hear from your ex. I find that most people respond too fast. And by responding right away, you lose out on finding out what your ex is really thinking and feeling. Because I've found that more often than not, if you don't respond, or if you don't respond right away, meaning you wait a day or two or a week or whatever, then it's very likely that your ex will follow up and contact you again. And that way you know that they have some interest. Because otherwise, if you respond right away, then you'll never know whether they would have tried again to contact you, and you won't know what their level of interest really is. Now, this happened to me with this guy that broke up with me a few years ago, and he contacted me 2 weeks after the breakup. I had been doing no contact, and I didn't respond. And he continued to contact me for about 2 months. Not every day, not every week, but he still kept at it. And he was acting almost like there was no breakup. It's like, hey, what's going on? How's your vacation? Blah, blah, blah. Just making conversation as if we were still in contact. And I was like, I don't think so. And so finally, he got real and he said, I wish you wouldn't ignore me. I wish that we could at least be friends. And so only then did I consider contacting him, because now he was being real. Because a lot of times they're going to act like nothing happened, and I find this to be true more with guys. Whereas women will want to discuss things if they broke up with you. Guys, they'll act like everything is normal, business as usual, la la, how you doing? Because they're hoping that you'll act like it's business as usual and that they can just start being in contact with you again. And so if you don't respond until they finally say something real, then you finally get to find out what their feelings really are. Because otherwise, if I had responded 2 weeks in, who knows if he would have continued to contact me. This way, I saw that he was interested, and he finally got real. Also, I have a video titled Powerful Proof No Contact Works. And if you heard that video, then you'll know the story about the woman who 3 months after the breakup and of doing no contact, her ex contacted her and he just basically said, I'm sorry if I ever hurt you and I wish you the best. She was over it. She didn't respond. Most people would have responded, right? They would have said, oh, thank you, the best to you, blah, blah, blah. She didn't. What happened? 2 weeks later, again, there's that 2 weeks again, he contacted her again, begging for forgiveness. So again, if she had responded, she wouldn't have got to see him beg, which we all love to do. You know it. You know you want to see your ex begging. Don't even. That's what we all want when we're broken up with. And so they ended up getting back together. And so therefore, when deciding whether you should respond or not, it really depends on what your ex says. And it also depends on how much time has gone by. If you just started no contact, then you might want to wait. Or if they're just saying, hey, how you doing? Or acting like nothing happened, again, you might want to wait. You want to push the situation to the wall. You want to see what they're going to do if you don't respond. And you can't know what they're going to do if you don't respond, if you respond, right? Makes sense. And so don't be so quick to answer their text or their call. Just think about it. And if you do want to respond soon, I would wait at least a day. Don't worry that they're going to say, oh, I guess she's not interested. Oh, okay, I'm moving on. That's it. I left her a message. She didn't respond right away, so that's it. Come on. They're not going anywhere if they're interested, okay? You take your time. And so if you have any questions about this or you're not sure whether to respond or not, then you can contact me for private coaching at my website, theartoflove.net. If you're listening to this on iTunes, I would appreciate if you would rate and review the podcast. If you're listening on YouTube, thank you for subscribing. And finally, remember that love inspires, empowers, uplifts, and enlightens.